Good luck finding affordable tickets for the Indiana Fever preseason game against Brazil at Carver Hawkeye Arena. Seats at the arena for the May 4th matchup between the Indiana Fever and Brazil were first offered to season ticket holders and a few top donors. It didn't take long for them to be gone.
Ain't nobody paying $8,100 to watch Angel Reese play ball, especially when there are tickets. There was a ticket available for $29. $29 to see Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky play at the LSU.
The look on Angel Reese's face when she sees empty seats at her homecoming game at LSU will be priceless right now. $29 tickets for her Chicago Sky against Brazil exhibition game are sitting unsold, while Caitlin Clark's identical matchup is commanding thousands on the resale market. Picture this, Clark and the Indiana Fever returning to a packed house in Iowa with fans who paid premium prices, while Reese faces rows of empty seats despite bargain bin pricing. We got all the screenshot sales, numbers and receipts surrounding this embarrassing ticket situation that has Angel absolutely furious.
Up for the Fever, we're playing a game right here, baby. Woo! We're coming to town. You better save up, because I bet it's going to be pretty expensive, but we'll see what we can do.
Can you believe what just happened in Iowa? What we're seeing isn't just another basketball game announcement. It's a full-blown phenomenon that has the sports world buzzing. The Indiana Fever pulled off a masterstroke by scheduling a preseason homecoming exhibition for Caitlin Clark at Carver Hawkeye Arena, the very place where she became a college basketball legend. But nobody, not even the most optimistic WNBA executives, could have predicted what happened next.
37 minutes. That's all the time it took for all 13,000 tickets to sell to season ticket holders. The University of Iowa is trying to make sure the tickets go to fans. Instead, the legislature may do even more. The words "sold out" are plastered on the doors at Carver Hawkeye Arena and the team's website for tickets to see Hawkeye legend Caitlin Clark and her Indiana Fever take on the Brazil women's team in a preseason game.
When tickets went on sale, something absolutely unprecedented unfolded before our eyes. The entire arena, all 15,000 seats, completely sold out in just 36 minutes. That's not a typo, 36 minutes to sell out a preseason exhibition game. The best part, the general public never even got a chance to buy tickets to pre-sale, which was only available to Iowa season ticket holders, and donors began at 9 a.m. And by 9:36 a.m., the Iowa women's basketball team had already announced a complete sellout.
Were all gone before general sale to the public even started. Clark and the Indiana Fever are returning to the University of Iowa for a WNBA preseason game against the Brazilian national team. That game is on May 4th.
Think about that for a second. This wasn't even an official WNBA regular season game. It was a preseason exhibition against Brazil's national team. Yet the demand was so intense that fans literally crashed websites in their desperate attempts to secure ticket server errors, timeout messages, and payment processing failures couldn't stop the Clark faithful from snatching up every available seat in record time.
It's a big situation again, like Caitlin Clark selling out Iowa, sold out a preseason game. People saying it sold out in 40 minutes. This is within 20 minutes. Like, obviously, you couldn't get onto the damn website. It's sold out. You could have been trying to refreshing the page and not got tickets. Most of the time, it officially sold out in 40 minutes, but like realistically, it almost crashed the website.
But the real eye-opener came immediately after the sellout announcement. Within hours, literally hours, the secondary market exploded in a way we've rarely seen for women's basketball tickets. Started appearing on StubHub, Vivid Seats, SeatGeek, and other resale platforms at prices that would make your jaw drop. Have you seen what the highest one is? iHaven is like $45,000 with front row seats. Is that it? You should get something. You should get a souvenir or something right for $45,000 signed. Jersey by Caitlin Clark. We knew it was a hot ticket. Yeah, we knew it would be right.
This one is?
I haven't.
That's like $45,000.
What?
Front row seats.
Is that it? You should get something. You should get a souvenir or something, right? For $45,000.
Get a signed jersey by Caitlin Clark.
We knew it was a hot ticket.
Yeah,
but
we
wow.
knew it would be, right?
Yeah.
We're witnessing is nothing short of an economic transformation in women's basketball. These aren't just impressive numbers for the WNBA. They're impressive for any sports league fans aren't just willing to pay to see Caitlin Clark play. They're willing to pay premium prices that would have been unthinkable for women's basketball. Just a few years ago, the business impact is undeniable. Clark isn't just filling arenas, she's creating a secondary market frenzy that rivals major concert tours. She's not just drawing casual fans. She's creating a fan base willing to spend serious money for the privilege of seeing her play in person. And remember, this is not even a sanctioned match. This is an exhibition game.
They're sold out, so I really don't know what they're going to do about this. I guess it's just kind of like one of those missed opportunities. And, you know, a lot of people are saying they need to move this to a stadium because there's no doubt in Iowa, if you move this to a stadium, it would be sold out.
The frenzy around Clark's return to Iowa stands in stark contrast to another homecoming happening that same week. Did you know the Chicago Sky scheduled the exact same opponent for Angel Reese's return to LSU? The difference in ticket prices between these two games might be the most brutal reality check in women's basketball history. Well, so what I did not know is the Chicago Sky is playing the Brazilian national team Angel Reese. Playing the very same team the Indiana Fever are playing, while the Fever's exhibition game created a secondary market frenzy. The Chicago Sky expected similar magic to happen when they announced their own preseason matchup against Brazil at Louisiana. But instead of websites crashing and fans scram for seats, they got crickets, absolute silence, the kind of quiet that makes you look around the room wondering, is someone going to say something? Yeah. The reason why we're watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that. Let's talk about these ticket prices for a second. Right now, you can grab tickets to see Angel Reese's homecoming game for just $29. That's including taxes and fees. You could literally take your entire family to see her for less than what some people spend on dinner. Meanwhile, across the basketball universe, the cheapest resale tickets for Clark's Iowa return started at roughly 17 times that amount. I did not realize that the Chicago Sky were also playing the Brazilian national team at LSU. Oh my goodness. But here's where it gets really embarrassing. Those $29 tickets, they're still available days after going on sale. Seats remain unsold throughout LSU's 13,000 capacity arena. No mad rush, no sellout announcements. Just plenty of empty seats waiting for fans who apparently aren't that interested in coming on Vivid Seats. There are tickets available for $36 right now. A lot of tickets for in the 50s, 40s, 50s, 60s. You get the point. I'm trying to make very interesting. Indeed, StubHub. Here's a $29 ticket. A $29 ticket. The situation gets even stranger when you look at the secondary market. While most tickets float in the $30 to $60 range, some suspiciously high-priced listings have appeared on resale sites showing tickets at an absurd $88,000. These outliers stick out like a sore thumb among the sea of affordable options still available directly through the box office. It's almost as if someone's trying to create the illusion of demand where none actually exists. Maybe Angel Reese is scalping her own tickets.
I did not realize that the Chicago Sky were also playing the Brazilian national team at LSU. Oh my goodness.
Premium seating tells an even more painful story. Want to sit in a great section near the court for Reese's game? Those tickets are going for just a little over $100. Similar seats for Clark's game, those reach into thousands of dollars within hours. Basketball fans haven't missed a stark contrast. Social media has been flooded with side-by-side comparisons showing the two ticket situation, screenshots of empty seat maps for the LSU game sit next to sold-out sections for Iowa, prompting comments and memes that must be absolutely mortifying for Reese and the Chicago Sky organization.
Vivid Seats, there are tickets available for $36 right now. A lot of tickets. for in the 50s, 40s, 50s, 60s. You get the point I'm trying to make. Very interesting indeed. StubHub. Here's a $29 ticket. A $29 ticket.
The market response is particularly devastating given Angel Reese's very public claims about her own star power. Remember when she boldly stated people watch women's basketball. For me too, well, the ticket sales are telling a very different story. It's one thing to make claims about your popularity on social media, but the market has spoken with brutal clarity about who actually drives ticket sales in women's basketball. Clip 9. What makes this situation particularly uncomfortable for Angel Reese is how perfectly identical these scenarios are. Same opponent in Brazil's national team, same homecoming concept, same week on the calendar. The only difference, the player at the center of it all. And the market's dramatic response throughout her career. Reese has carefully cultivated an image as Clark's rival and equal competitor. She's positioned herself as a basketball superstar with similar drawing power. But when two identical exhibition games get scheduled, the free market delivers its unfiltered verdict without mercy or bias. No PR team can spend empty seats and bargain prices. But her attention and her notoriety is based off Caitlin Clark. Because she wins the Asian title, first thing she does, she mocks Caitlin Clark. And then she doesn't even celebrate with her teammates. So she's made it personal with Caitlin Clark. Then she's played off of that. The social media reaction has been absolutely savage. Basketball fans have relentlessly highlighted the disparity with comments like Angel Reese really thinks she's the face of the WNBA, while her team can't even sell out a preseason game with tickets, going for dirt cheap prices. Ouch. When fans can directly compare these scenarios side by side, there's nowhere to hide. This ticket sales disaster perfectly mirrors what we've seen throughout their rookie seasons. Caitlin Clark entered the WNBA and immediately demonstrated her market impact, averaging 19, 2 points, 8, 4 assists, and 5. 7 rebounds per game on her way to winning Rookie of the Year honors. But more importantly, she drove unprecedented attendance figures and revenue increases across the entire league. You know, a lot of people say that Caitlin Clark moves a needle. That is wrong. She is the needle she dictates. We all know what she's done on the floor. It's history, right? But off the floor, my goodness. Meanwhile, Reese struggled to generate the same viewership metrics or attendance numbers despite receiving more media attention and promotional efforts during her rookie campaign with the commissioner and some WNBA owners, even overtly pushing Reese in the media. The analysts who've studied these market dynamics point to one inescapable conclusion: Clark possesses a unique ability to attract viewers and ticket buyers that simply hasn't materialized for Reese. What's particularly revealing is how this isn't about basketball skill alone. This is about the fundamental business dynamics of professional sports. And
I'm going to tell you, those $4,800 tickets or whatever we saw for Caitlin Clark, somebody will buy those. Somebody will buy those. There ain't nobody paying $8,100 to watch Angel Reese play ball, especially when there are tickets. There was a ticket available for $29. $29 to see Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky play at the LSU. The lowest Caitlin Clark ticket was what? $408, I think I saw.
Actually generates revenue, who fills arenas, and who moves the economic needle in a league where financial success determines everything from player salaries to team survival. These market responses carry enormous weight. Angel Reese may be playing the league, but who wants to see a goofy 6'6" woman miss layups? Not out of cold hard truth. Is this when ticket prices and demand are used as the measuring stick? One player is revolutionizing the economics of women's basketball, while the other is watching from the sidelines. Clark's impact extended beyond personal statistics to team success, helping the Fever reach the playoffs for the first time in years. Reese's Sky, on the other hand, struggled to improve their standing in the league despite all the hype surrounding their rookie. What we're witnessing is nothing short of revolutionary in women's basketball. The stark contrast between these two ticket situations speaks volumes about who's truly driving the WNBA's meter rise. While league executives are publicly celebrating growth across the board, privately, they must be acknowledging that Caitlin Clark is the primary catalyst behind this explosion of interest. Clip 10. The 2025 season is shaping up to be a tale of two experiences, arenas packed to the rafters whenever Indiana comes to town, while other matchups might struggle to fill seats despite slash prices. Teams hoping to simply draft a star and automatically see fever level attendance are in for a harsh reality check. What's happening here transcends basketball. Rivalries, it's a market-driven referendum on star power sum. Players can claim popularity all they want on social media, but when fans vote with their wallets, the true verdict becomes undeniable. The WNBA is entering a new golden era. But make no mistake about who's leading the charge. It's Caitlin Elizabeth Clark. Do you agree? Let us know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications so you never miss out. Click the video on the screen, and we will see you in the next one.
A lot of people say that Caitlin Clark moves the needle. That is wrong. She is the needle. She dictates. We all know what she's done on the floor. It's history, right? But off the floor, my goodness.
We're witnessing is nothing short of an economic transformation in women's basketball. These aren't just impressive numbers for the WNBA. They're impressive for any sports league. Fans aren't just willing to pay to see Caitlin Clark play, they're willing to pay premium prices that would have been unthinkable for women's basketball. Just a few years ago, the business impact is undeniable. Clark isn't just filling arenas, she's creating a secondary market frenzy that rivals major concert tours. She's not just drawing casual fans, she's creating a fan base willing to spend serious money for the privilege of seeing her play in person. And remember, this is not even a sanctioned match. This is an exhibition game.